filmmakers. You might not think about that, right? Welcome to the 2021 Catalina Film Festival. We are here in obviously different times, and we're excited to be here. Last year we were the world's first red carpet drive-through. And it was cool. It's a good feather in our cap, but we would prefer not to be the world's first red carpet drive-through. We would prefer to have a festival like this and see people like yourself enjoying the island, enjoying this gorgeous theater in person. The reasons we did this, and when we started this back in 2010, our first year was 2011, but when we started planning and everything, it was the Hollywood reverence of the island and the history, what it means to cinema. You're all sitting in hollow ground. This is the world's first theater built for sound. This is where, thank you, yeah. I didn't build it. This is where Charlie Chaplin, Cecil B. DeMille, D.W. Griffith screened their first talkie films, right in that projection booth, because it was the only theater built for sound. It opened 1 week after the first Oscars on May 29th, 1929. All of Hollywood was here, from who's the guy that flew the planes, Howard Hughes, to Errol Flynn, to you go down the laundry list of who was who, and they were here. This is why we started the festival. It was to celebrate the history, to celebrate film, to celebrate what inspires us. Educational movies that tell us a message that we never heard about, whether it's conservation or a documentary, social justice, things that you wouldn't normally be able to see unless a festival or some place that you trusted to curate film propped it in front of you and said, this is worthwhile. Watch this. We put our hat on this. And that's kind of the difference when people always ask, what's a film festival? What do you do? We're not Netflix. We're not just randomly, screening, although, now we're doing virtual stuff online now, but it's also curated from a safe source where people say, I can invest in that 20 minutes or that 5 minutes or that 90-minute film that I'm about to watch. And we're so happy to be back because obviously we knew it was a crystal ball. We started June 15th and we had 3 months to put this up. We saw other films, festivals, I'm not going to name them, but somewhere in the Napa Valley region, we saw them cancel. And we were like, they're in November, should we cancel? And in the end, we just said, no, we have to celebrate, we have to get back to normal, and we have to get all of you lovely folks here to celebrate with us. And why do we celebrate? We celebrate because we love filmmakers. We love watching the stories be told. This building, some of you don't know it. I say stories so many times because the history is so amazing that I don't always know who I tell them to. And then I always see wonderment when I eventually tell people that have never heard it before. But this is what Radio City Music Hall was designed after. They came out here from New York, they took the schematics, they went and built Radio City Music Hall. This was one of its kind. I mean, those signs at all the exits are from the Grounds Chinese Theater because the same architects were working on that, and they said, we want the same types of exits that you built there. And they didn't mean those faces, but they brought the faces. They had to put it up because they were already made and they were shipped to an island. There's just so much history, and that's what we choose to share with you. And that's why we're here. And then with that said, we're also the Catalina Film Institute. And last year, even in the middle of the pandemic, we were able to give a scholarship of $10,000 to a young filmmaker that we all was promising, and it was up and coming, and we saw their work, and we had, in spite of not raising funds like a lot of other organizations last year, we still had it earmarked, and we said we're going to give it out, and we're going to watch what happens. So Matthew Berg, I believe, is here. Matthew, are you here somewhere?
I'm here.
You're here? You have to say it. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you. You should tell your brother to stand up too. He did none of those. There you go. And So, you know, it's one of those things where we also get excited because we watch people's careers grow. We watch the evolution. Even tonight, there is a feature film called The Cleaner, the world premiere that you guys have heard about, that has an associate producer credit for Alex Wanger, who is from Avalon. It definitely blew us away when we saw his name on the credit because basically he's coming home. Alex was born and raised here. We have the other filmmakers here as well, but it just goes to show you that you can come from all different places and all sorts. So we thank you for being a part of all of the magic, supporting the Institute, letting us do what we do. Tonight's award show is going to be a little bit different in the face of the times. So I'm going to read a bunch of the awards off the bat, our Award of Excellence and our best of. So in each category, there's a best of fest in each category. But we ask you this time not to come up. We will have for these first set of awards certificates for you. We can email them to you, we can mail them to you, whatever you want. But for now, please, we know some of you are here, accept it later, but there is a portrait station that we have for you outside. So if you'd like to go out and take your portrait, we would love to take your portrait, and you can, after the award show, obviously. Please don't start filing out. As we call you, and no one watches the films. Filming before you know. But yeah, there are portraits that we'd love to take of you and welcome you to all the Catalina Film family honorees. Without further ado, I'd like to thank our sponsors. We have amazing sponsors and patrons that take care of us. Obviously, you've seen BLK, Blackwater everywhere. They are not just BLK meaning black, but also balance, love, and kindness. And if you read about them and you ask the representatives out there about their formula and how it helps the body and nourishes the body at a molecular level, and there's science behind it, you'll realize that it's not just a cute little gimmick. It actually helps with hangovers, which has helped us tremendously with all these parties. Is that my outside noise? It works pretty well. So, thank you, BLK. Thank you, Film Festival Flicks, for taking care of all of your films that you have right now going online. I think there's 200 plus films. They also saved us last year during the pandemic. In the heart of it, we have Stormmaker Productions. Stephanie, back there, you guys have met Stephanie, right? We have Legacy Entertainment, and Big Building Image Group, Merrill Lynch, Horseshoe Bend Vineyards, who's been our sponsor since year one. They've always been our wine label. They're really cool. They're out of Kentucky. OEA, who is our online virtual platform that if some of you may have gone to, it's oea.co, and you can see basically Catalina virtually and go on a cool yacht in the harbor and hang out on the helicopter and you have some wine on the beach in Descanso. So if you haven't checked it out, you might want to go check it out. It's pretty cool. Ray McEwen and Kim McEwen, who are always hosting us every year and have amazing catering and food from, I believe it was the Cafe Metropole this year, right? Yeah? Okay, that was correct. And Jeff Aronson, who also hosted us on a yacht party yesterday. It was pretty cool when it was downpouring on our heads and we saw a pretty rainbow. But it just kind of brought the whole elements of life together and filmmaking as we know it, which means be ready for anything. There's a bunch of other sponsors and donors, Blaney Haganoff, Cliff Haig, Charlie Jones, Patrick K. Willis, Leslie Baer and Mel Dinkle, who have just always been patrons since the beginning. City of Avalon, Lloyd's of Avalon, which is the candy shop if you haven't gone to them and gotten some saltwater taffy. Cartopia, which is also the rental cars, Hotel Metropole, which we host our events at, and we use all the volunteers. And you guys have met Carol, who's your filmmaker liaison. We have an amazing team of people. Yes, you can applaud. It's just a really amazing team of people. My wife, Xiomara, who does director of operations this year with 2 little kids. She struggled a little bit. Stephanie stepped up big time. Jenna Vasquez, who ran the pitch panel for the Lion's Den, as well as some of our film market items. You could applaud Jenna too. But you also feel bad if you don't. So if I haven't mentioned your name, please don't hate me. I'll do that for myself. It's the Catholic guilt. Okay. Without further ado, let's go to our awards. And you can save your applause for later, or you can hoot and holler while I'm doing it. I'm just going to keep going because there's a lot of our actors and our cinematography, and normally we try to have you guys come up and say something. It's just a little different this year. And then when we get to the top 11 categories, the best of best for each category, we're going to have the trophy come out and be presented. But again, please stay in your seats. We know you guys are here, but you can take the trophy and take some portraits with it upstairs. And we will do it that way this year. That is what we are doing. We will start this year's awards with the 2021 Best Actor for U.S. Shorts, the Award of Excellence. And the winners for the Award of Excellence, Sebastian Lecause of The Disciple. Best goes to Matthew Law. Obviously they're not here. It's awesome. 2021 Best Actress, U.S. Shorts, Award of Excellence, goes to Minerva Vieira from Best Actress, U.S. Shorts, Best of Fest, goes to Maxim Roy. U.S. Feature Award of Excellence goes to a tie, Michael Reed, 645. And King Orba, the Cleaner. No, that's correct. Yeah, thank you, Stephanie. You know, there's the thing where like you over the shoulder, sort of. 2021 Best Actor, U.S. Feature, Best of Fest. The Best Actress, U.S. Feature goes to Jewel Wilson Bridges. Award of Excellence goes to Ryan Kaiser of Coal Mine. Best goes to Nick Osborne, One Body. 2021 Best Actress, Advanced Shorts, Award of Excellence goes to Shelley Nave. Best Actress Advanced Shorts, Best of Fest goes to Lex Scott Davis, Magnolia Bloom. 2021 Best Actress U.S. Feature Award of Excellence goes to Inger Tudor. Feature goes to Jenna Shaw, A Savannah Haunting. Crest Award, Award of Excellence for our up-and-comers, the ones that are just cresting over that wave of their career, goes to Award of Excellence, Tommy Rose, The Savannah Haunting. Award, Best of Fest winner goes to Vida Bennett, or Bennett. 2021 Best Director International Feature Award of Excellence goes to Timo Jacobs, Stand Up, Looking for Love in All the Wrong Places.
goes to Alex Galvin, Turn of the Screw. Best Director, International Shorts Award of Excellence goes to Deepak Reddy. Manasana Maha? I really tried to get on the first, I'm sorry. 2021 Best Director, International Shorts, Best of Fest. Mehdi Mahai? The Dolls Game. Alright, 2021 Best Director, U.S. Feature, Award of Excellence goes to Michelle Danner, The Runner. 2021 Best Director, U.S. Feature, Best of Fest goes to Agazi Desta et al. Because there was about 11 directors for this film. For Voodoo Macbeth. So all of you, not just Agazi. 2021 Best International Feature Award of Excellence for the International Feature goes to... Best International Feature Award of Excellence goes to Stand Up, Looking for Love in All the Wrong Places. Start taking in the awards. The 2021 Best International Feature, Best of Fest. The Turn of the Screw. It's your trophy if you want it. The 2021 Best Short Award of Excellence goes to The Disciple. And the Best of Fest will get a crystal trophy. Okay. The 2021 Best Short, Best of Fest goes to True Story, I Feel You. True Story, I Feel You. 2021 Cinematography Award of Excellence goes to Endless Yesterdays. Cinematography Best of Fest goes to Coming Home. 2021 Best Comedy Award of Excellence goes to Carl the Exorcist. Best Comedy Best of Fest goes to Wichita. 2021 Best Animation Award of Excellence goes to Lifeblood. Best Animation Best of Fest goes to Identity Crisis. They will get a trophy, even though they didn't bring it up. 2021 Best High School Shorts Award of Excellence goes to The Unwanted Guests. 2021 Best High School Short, Best of Fest goes to Captifs. 2021 Best International Short Award of Excellence goes to Obsession. 2021 Best International Short, Best of Fest goes to The Dolls Game. That also got a crystal trophy. But that's not out here. Yeah, no, I'll tell you. Okay. The 2021 Best Advanced Student Award of Excellence goes to Keen Rose Up. Best of Fest goes to Caravan. It's 2021, everybody. The 2021 Best Conservation Film Award of Excellence goes to The Urchin Diver. The 2021 Best Conservation Film Best of Fest goes to Vala North. The 2021 Best Documentary Award of Excellence goes to Panorama Series School Under Attack. Documentary Best of Fest goes to In the Dark of the Valley.
Oh, you're amazing.
It's kind of fun. The 2021 Best Screenplay Award of Excellence goes to Saturday Night Lesbian, Tracy. I can see your hair. That's how I found you. 2021 Best Screenplay, Best of Fest goes to Testosterone. The 2021 Best U.S. Feature Award of Excellence goes to Voodoo Macbeth. The 2021 Best U.S. Feature goes to The Catch. That is our show for 2021. The Best Presenter Award goes to Tatiana.
Trying to steal the trophies. So thank you guys. I know that was a laundry list. Obviously, we wish we could do what we normally do, have you up here on stage, take photos with you like we do. It's a different time, and we're gonna get back to that next year. So we are gonna give you some really cool portraits, and if you are here after, please go out to the lobby, see JP.
I'm right here.
There's JP, right there. And she will take you to Publicity Way to take all your photos with Jonas Wan, the world-renowned photographer, up in a really cool space that we can't say, but it's all set up. Without further ado, our first film, the short film that's going to go before our feature, is a film that's shot here in Catalina. It's a documentary short. It's about cancer patients that basically come here in recovery for therapeutic reasons and are healed by the ocean. And I don't really have to explain it because you're going to see it. But it's kind of a beautiful story of some people that are here coming to this island for just some wellness. And God knows we all, when we're not in our best dressed clothes, can just kind of take in this island and the nature that it has. So if you haven't explored the island, please do. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous even in the interior. So I will get out of here, and then after that short film, we will see our world premiere feature, The Cleaner, and after that, we will have a Q&A with the filmmakers who I'll invite on stage, and we will talk about The Cleaner. But right now, let me get off stage. I'm gonna have to drive.